Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya. Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol. निताय गौर प्रेमानंद हरि हरि बोल। शिला प्रभुपाद की जय, श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। We have verse for today, Canto 1, right? So Canto, not Canto 10, Canto 1, Chapter 8, verse number 4. So we have today's verse, that is Canto 1, Chapter 8, verse number 4. It's on the board. Same verse is on the board. Santavayam asamunibhir, yam asamuni hatbandhun sucharpitan, sucharpitan bhutesu kalasya gatim darsayanna pratikriyam sat Santa Vyamas Munibhi Hatbandhur Sucharpitan Bhutesu Kalasya Gatim Darsayana Pratikriyam Santabhyam Asamunibhir Munivir Hatbandhun Sucharpitan Bhutesu Kalasya Gatim Darsayana Pratikriyam. Please recite. Santa Vyamas Munibhir Hata bandhun sucharpitan bhutesu kalasya gatim darsayana pratikriyam. Anyone please? Shanta Vyamas Munibhir हत बंधून् सुचार्पितान् भूतेषु कालस्य गतिम् दर्शयन् प्रतिक्रियाम्. Anyone else? Mataji. शांताभ्याम आसमुनिभिर हत बंधून् सुचार्पितान् भूतेषु कालस्य गतिम् दर्शयन् प्रतिक्रियाम्. Anybody would like to go? We'll go forward to a translation. Santa Vyamas pacified. Munivi, along with the Munis present there. Hatha Bandhu, those who lost their friends and relatives. Sucharpitan, all shocked and affected. Bhutesu, unto the living beings. Kalasya, of the supreme law of the Almighty. Gatim, reactions. Darsayan, demonstrated. Na, no. Pratikriyam, remedial measures. And the translation by His Divine Grace Abhay Charna Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Citing the stringent law of the Almighty and their reactions upon living beings, Lord Sri Krishna and the Munis began to pacify those who were shocked and affected. And there is a big purport by His Divine Grace Abhay Charna Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The stringent law of nature under the order of the Supreme Personality of Godhead cannot be altered by any living entity. The living entity are eternally under the subjugation of the Almighty Lord. The Lord makes all the law and orders, and these law and orders are generally called dharma or religion. No one can create any religious formula. Bona fide religion is to abide by the order of the Lord. The Lord's order are clearly declared in the Bhagavad Gita. Everyone should follow him only and his orders, and that will make all happy, both materially and spiritually. As long as we are in the material world, our duty is to follow the orders of the Lord. And if by the grace of the Lord we are liberated from the clutches of the material world, then our liberated stage also can be rendered transcendental loving service unto the Lord. In our material stage, we can see neither ourselves nor the Lord for want of a spiritual vision. But when we are liberated from the material affection and are situated in our original spiritual form, we can see both ourselves and the Lord face to face. Mukti means to be reinitiated in one's original spiritual status after giving up the material conception of life. Therefore, human life is especially meant for qualifying ourselves for the spiritual liberty. Unfortunately, under the influence of illusory material energy, we accept this spot life of only a few years as our permanent existence, and thus become illusioned by the possession, so-called country, home, land, children, wife, community, wealth, etc., which are false representation called Maya, illusion. And under the dictation of Maya, we fight with one another to protect these false possessions. By cultivating a spiritual knowledge, we can realize that we have nothing to do with all this material paraphernalia. Then at once we become free from material attachment. This clearance of the misgiving of material existence at once take place by association with the Lord's devotee, who are able to inject the transcendental sound into the depth of the bewildered heart and thus make one practically liberated from all lamentation and illusion. That is the summary of the passage, Guruji. Then we'll start the discussion. Om Ajnanatimiraghanasya. You can repeat together. Om Ajnanatimiraghanasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshuru Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurue Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Gura Shiyuta Padakamalam Sri Guran Vaishnavanscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatan Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Savadatam Savadutam Parjana Shaitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakha Navinstamcha Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminita Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Sri Radha Kanta Namastute Jayatam Surto Pangor Mama Mandir Matirgati Mat Sarvam Padamaja Sri Radha Madan Mohanam Adrumadaha Srimad Ratnagad Singh Astanat Srimad Radhasila Govinda Devo Presta Livi Sebyamano Asmarami Sriman Rasara Saramvi Vansi Vartata Ishtha Kashanve Ben Gopinatha Sri Astana Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Srade Vrindabaneswari Vrisabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Shivashadi Gaura Bhakta Binda Hare Nam Eva Kevalam Kalau Nastev Gatiranyatha Hare Krishna. Like Kunti Maharani is the intimate devotee of the Lord, and her prayers are describing in very detail about the Lord. Lord, personal form, then pastimes, paraphernalia, and everything. So that will be covering in this verse especially. It talks about the pacifying those who have lost in the Kurukshetra war, especially Kauravas. They lost their relatives in the war. So, in fact, Krishna himself also present there to pacify them, and Pandavas are also there. So, before that, I want to, just go through the translation of previous so that we can, cover from the background, and I can talk about first about a song. So, that is the Gita Jayanti which is coming. So, song of the Lord. That is the Gita Jayanti. I was desiring to deliver water to the dead relatives who had desired it. Went to the Gange with the Draupadi. The lady walked in the front. So very important point is, significant point is the Gange water, which purify the even liberated souls, those souls which are already passed on. So if you remember, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also going to the Gaya, So those who are in the sattvic mode of the goodness, they can go to the upper planetary system. Those who are in the mode of the passion, they will remain here in this material world only. Urdham gachanti satvatah madhye tishtanti rajasah jaghanya guna vrittiyastha adho gajanti tamasah. So those who are in the mode of passion, they will remain here. Those who are in mode of ignorance, they will go down. So, but we now present here, if we do pind tarpan and offer the water, in fact, while offering the water from the Ganga, what we do? We take the water from the Ganga and then offer to the Ganga only, right? So, what we are doing, we are just putting our endeavor, means Ganga is not getting satisfied, Lord is not getting satisfied. No, Lord is not asking. We are just doing for our Lord. That's what Lord says, ya yatham mam prapadante. So we have to do our part. So if we do our part, then Lord will be reciprocating and Lord will be, that by a spiritual, in the Vedic injunction, it is given that when we take the bath, whatever sins we have, those all gets eradicated. So when something comes from the feet of the Lord, Mother Ganga, water is coming from the feet of the Lord, and when we are taking bath, we are getting purified, right? We are, yes or no? Yes. So think about Bhagavad Gita. Where from Bhagavad Gita is coming? Song of the God. From mouth. If something is so pure which is coming from the toe, feet, so how pure will be when it is coming from the mouth? Malena machanam punsa jalasnanam dine dine bhagavat mirta gita mirta snanam sansara malanasanam. So malena machanam punsa dina snanam jalasnanam dine dine. From water we take daily bath. From water we take daily bath, and even it is said like we should go to the Ganga water and take the bath, So by taking the, even once in the Ganga, all the sins, all the misdeeds, all the, whatever past we have done, any bad things, so those all gets eradicated. So Bhagavad Gita Mrita Snanam. So Bhagavad Gita Jayanti is coming. So Bhagavad Gita Mrita Snanam, once reading, even one verse, one chapter, one time, our life becomes successful, means we qualify to go back to Godhead. So that's what it's so beautiful that it's coming from the mouth of the Lord. If something is coming from water is coming, Ganga water is coming from the toe of the Lord, so it is so pure. So Bhagavad Gita is coming from the mouth of the Lord, so how pure it is. And tomorrow day only, Krishna spoke that Bhagavad Gita in that Kurukshetra. And after that Kurukshetra war, Krishna is pacifying to the Kauravas that we are reading today. So it's so correlated, the incident and today's verse, exactly matching what happened in the past. So next, there sat the king of the Kurus, Maharaj Yudhishthira, along with his younger brother, and Dhritarashtra, Gandhari, Kunti, and Draupadi, all overwhelmed with the grief. Lord Krishna was also there. So in the presence of Lord Krishna, they were all there. So, and then we have fourth verse that we have already gone. So I want to cover happened like somehow that Gandharva, who is in the past next life, that is Santanu Maharaj. So he got attracted with the Mother Ganga. So that Brahmaji noticed and Brahmaji cursed. You have to suffer what you have. You are affectionately, you are saying, both of you. So you have to go in the Mritulokatha in this Kaurava dynasty as a king, and Mother Ganga came in this Mrituloka as a river. And even though river, they are predominated deity, in the form of deity. So human being only. So we see like a river, but they are a deity form. They are a kind of human form. So then both in the Kurukshetra, means there are near to the bank of the river, after Hastinapur. So there they met and they got married, and Mother Ganga put the condition like you will not be stopping what I will be doing, like, so that pastime is there. So she produced eight children. So seven she flowed in the river, Ganga river. So they were Rishi, Sapta Rishi. They got delivered. And Bhishma Pitama, he was the grandfather Bhishma. He was having little more kind of sins in the past life. He was teaching to the rishis, maharshis, auspicious, abhadra means inauspicious. Whether auspicious or inauspicious, ei manodharm, it is mental concoction. We are thinking something is good. So, ei bhala, ei manda. Next part is ei bhala, ei manda. Ei bhala means something good. Ei bhala, ei manda. Manda is bad. Something good or something bad. Ei manobharm. So, these are mental, ei manobharm. These are illusion. Bhram means illusion. So, we are thinking. So, in this material world, what? Everything is bad only until and unless Maya metam tarantite. We are not going to the Lord. And to go to the Lord, so that's what in this verse talks about. Prabhupada clearly talks about the dharma, that we have to understand about the dharma. Then Bhishma Pitama is saying that I am taking vow that I will not marry. So before that, Bhishma Pitama name was Devvrat. After taking this vow, he became Bhishma. Bhishma means very, very rigid, very, very strong, very, very strong promise, very, very strong vow. Nobody ever taken that, Now we are fighting for a car, house and all. And that kingdom, that on that time it was Aryavarth, Bharatvarsh. So total, means total, this earth planet itself was a Bharatvarsh. And he was going to be a king of that. Can somebody will live like that? A people for a small piece of land, in his dynasty only, the Duryodhana is saying that I cannot give you even needle of the land, right? So later on, it is so contaminated that people cannot given every, afraid like what will happen for this big, kingdom, who will protect them. So for big kingdom, somebody should be there to take care. So then before that, one pastime was there. Vyasdev father, he the Parasar Muni. So Parasar Muni blessed Mother Satyavati, a son, he is the Vyasdev, So Mother Satyavati is going to the Vyasdev and requesting like Bhishma is not getting married. So you have to do something by your potency, by mystic, whatever you have, you can produce, give us, the son so that we can continue our kingdom. So it happens like now Amba and Ambalika are there. Ambika and Ambalika are there. Amba went to the forest, and there is another story. If we talk about then Kunti Bhoj is another kingdom. He is not having any sons or daughter, so he requested Surasena that give your daughter, because Surasena was having many children, like one of the Vasudev is one of them. So Bhoj, and because of the Kunti Bhoj, her name became Kunti. So she was in the kingdom of the Kunti Bhoj, so she became Kunti. So this way we are here, and further, in this part. So now Kunti Maharani is related with the Krishna. So how she is related with Krishna? So Krishna is the side also, inside also. Hriday se Arjun tishtati. So Kunti Maharani is praying, Namaste Purusam Tadham Iswaram Prakite Param Alaksham Sarva Bhutanam Antir Bahir Avastitam. You Krishna, I am paying obeisance. Then further we have that different verses. Namaste Purusam Tadam Iswaram Prakite Param Alaksham Sarvabhutanam Antir Bahiravastitam Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Krishnaya Vasudeva. Who is Krishna? Who is the son of Vasudeva? And Krishnaya Vasudeva Devaki Nandanacha. And he is the son of the Devaki. He, Krishna, Arjuna is knowing everything, like in the Bhagavad Gita, whatever question he has asked. He is not in the duality. The Bepate se sarire mein romahasa jayate. In the drama, we take the different parts, right, in the drama, and we play the drama, like we act accordingly. So in drama, whatever we play, we know that what we are playing, that, right? We know that question and answer, correct? Isn't it? Yes or no? So Arjuna is knowing that, but he is asking the question to the Krishna. Krishna, tell this is my question, that is my question. He is not really in the Maya illusion, but he is asking the question for our welfare. Why I am some intelligence that we have to apply from our side only. It's not like Prabhupada never said like you follow us only. ISKCON is the only things, No, even if Prabhupada said, you are following Christianity, you follow very, properly. What is the main thing is that you follow, not like what people are fabricated. You don't go in that, even Muslim and everything. So all dharma, Prabhupada said that you follow. And Krishna also says like abhidhi purvakam. Whatever you are doing but abhidhi purvakam. Indirectly you are worshipping me only. You are worshipping me only, but indirectly. You are watering the leaf, you are watering a stem. Kritam, dharma sansthapanartha hai, shambhavami yuga yuga. For devotee, Krishna says like, as we know that, to establish religion, to kill the demon, to protect the devotees, these all his plenary portion, part and parcel can also do that. His incarnation, Krishna incarnation can also do those tasks. Isn't it? Parasuram can do, Lord Rama can do, Balram can do, Nityananda Prabhu can do. These all, they can do those all tasks. But Krishna comes to show darshan to the devotee. To show just to devotee, to make friendship with the devotee, to enjoy with the devotee. That is done to the any big shot is coming. Suppose say some consider like Prabhupada came in 1972 to this place. All the devotee came here. Oh, Prabhupada is just staying here for 7 days, 10 days, 1 month. So other devotees will be thinking from New Vrindavan, oh, this Dallas is so dear to the Prabhupada. Prabhupada is showering so mercy to the last temple only, right? So, but Prabhupada can expand there also, New Vrindavan. So New Vrindavan people is thinking like, oh, like we are so fortunate. Dallas people will be thinking like we are so fortunate, like that way. So that, that is the mercy of the Lord. Lord gives the mercy. So when we talk the dharma, what is the dharma? Then we have to understand that. We have, being grihastha, we measure our grihastha only. I do not see any brahmachari, sannyasi. So grihastha, there are so many dharma. We have to follow those all dharma. It's not only will come 24 hours here in the temple. If we come, that is fine. Very, very good. So 24/7 Prabhupada says. So we have Pitri Dharma, we have Matri Dharma, parental duty, maternal duty. We have son and daughter to serve them. We have our society, we have community, we have country. Prabhupada is mentioned here in this purport here down. So we have to serve that. Yes, we have to serve that because dharma, that we have to understand. What is the topmost? So savai punsam paro dharmo yato bhakti yadhokchaje haituki ya pratihata ya yatma suprasiddhati. Savai punsam means all humanity in general. Savai punsam paro dharmo. Paro means topmost. Dharma means our religion, the dharma. What? Then it should be continuous basis, daily basis. For the devotee, daily basis we should read Bhagavatam. At least if in case we do not have time, we should touch Bhagavatam, because when Krishna left this material world and went to his abode, So Suta Goswami, means Sonaka Rishi, headed by the 88,000 sages, they are asking for the welfare of the humanity. Like Krishna came, yada yada hi dharmasya glani bhavati bharata, to establish the dharma, principle of dharma. So dharma is, when Krishna was here in this planet, dharma was here. So Krishna now left at the end of Dwapar Yuga. So is that dharma also went with him? So that is the sixth question. Sixth question they have asked initially in the first canto, first chapter itself. So what happened about the dharma? So Krishna himself left the dharma in the form of the Bhagavatam. So Bhagavatam, that is the dharma projita kaitavatra paramo nirimit saranam satam vedam vastavam atra vastu sivadam tapatrayanun mulamanam. Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Kirte. Srimad Bhagavate, this Bhagavatam Mahamuni Kirte, Ved Vyasji has written that Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Kirte, Kim Vaparara Isvara. What is the need for any other things? We are going reading that this Veda, that Veda, this Purana, that Purana. No need to read. This is essence, everything is given. This is Pancham Veda, everything is given in this. When Vyasdev written 4 Vedas, 18 Puranas, and all after writing that, he is distressed. Oh, I am feeling not very good for that. What is missing? So he remembered Narad Muni, saying that, Narad Muni, you are my guru. Something I am not feeling. After writing these all things, I covered everything looks to be parental or conjugal or servitorship. So those part, if you mention, then you will satisfy. Then your yayatma suprasiddhati, then your heart will be satisfied. Then Vyasdev ji is writing this Veda, that is the Pancham Veda, Srimad Bhagavatam. Kim vaparara isvaraha. There is no need for anything if this Bhagavatam is there. That's what. So we have to read this daily basis. That's what we have here. Nityam Bhagavat Sevaya. Bhagavati Uttama Sloke. Bhaktir Bhavati Nashtaki. Everything. Whatever you have to follow the dharma, and then we go, whatever happened, that was for that. Whatever the activities you did in the past, so those baggage in the form of the bija, kuta, phalam, prarabdha and aprarabdha, those all mix up. So then it carries in the back. So there is the pastime for the Dhritarashtra also. 50 lifetime back he had done some sins and all those he was, form of the that bija, then it become the kuta. So in that fruita he was getting the fruit of that. So that's what we have to do, good activities, so that we should not get any reactions. So I will stop here, and Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Discuss. Yeah, Prabhuji.
Oh, no, I just wanted to say thank you for the nice class, for the nice summary, and just bringing us into a nice place preparing for Gita Jayanti tomorrow.
Yeah.
Very grateful. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, just about tomorrow, astrologically speaking, tonight around 9:30 or so is the winter solstice. It's when so tomorrow it's when Uttarayanam starts.
Yeah.
So technically tomorrow morning is the start of the new year.